Hi guys, and welcome back to another fly fishing video. In today's video I will be travelling north to visit Draycote water. The weather is going to be varied from a gentle ripple and cloud cover to bright sunshine and wind. This will present different challenges as the day progresses. We will be looking at different setups to approach each condition as it arises throughout the day, from dry fly to the dark side of fast sinking lines and big lures. I will be sharing my thought process during the day and detailed leader setups that you can try for your own fishing. Draycote has been on great form in the last few weeks and is renowned for its top of the water fishing. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I really enjoy fishing on my own every now and again, and for filming purposes it's ideal. I come with a lot of baggage, camera baggage that is. It can take more than one trip to get all the gear into the boat. I like to get my boat seat secured to the thwart board as soon as I get in the boat. The Witchwood boat seat is a little fiddly, but once secure it is comfortable with excellent back support. I also get the drogue set up while deciding which rods to go with. Normally when fishing with a partner I will only set up one rod. With two people in the boat, more than one rod can lead to accidents. So today I have the luxury of two rods, and given the overcast conditions to start with, I will be using an Orvis Helios for a 7 weight with a weight forward floating line to start. I like to use this rod as it has a softer action which helps prevent break-offs on the strike. Some of the modern rods now tend to go for a much faster action, like the Witchwood RS Competition. This has more of a tip action and is ideal for launching fast sinkers and larger flies. Initially then, on my dry fly rod, I will be fishing just 2 flies today, and I will put a diagram on your screen now with measurements of my setup. The other rod, the Witchwood RS Competition, will be a simple setup of 1 fly and a 10-foot leader. Again, I will put a diagram on your screen now. I have decided to fish the compact DI9, which sinks tip first at 9 inches per second. This will get me to depth fairly quickly, which will be important when the wind gets up and the sun is higher in the sky. As I cast off from the dock for the day and motor out into the reservoir, I can see the odd fish in the wave. I will be fishing with 2 orange daddies, as you have seen on the diagram previously. Although I have started with these, I am more than happy to chop and change. A favourite approach is often fishing 2 hopper flies with a crippled midge between them. When the wind is up a little, as it is today, I am not keen on fishing CDC flies. They are quickly drowned in the wave and require a lot of TLC. Deer or elk hair patterns work great in a stiff breeze, highly buoyant and easy to pick out on the water, especially if you tie in a little sighter. Pink works best for me, but orange and white are also good depending on the light conditions on the day. There are lots of ways to fish dry fly. Waiting and targeting moving fish can be great fun. Trout, as a general rule of thumb, swim and feed while swimming upwind. There was not enough fish showing for this to be a viable option today though. I decided to fish short, only 2 rod lengths away mostly, but enough line off the reel in case I spotted a rising fish. I was fan casting around my area, only allowing the flies to stay on the water from between 5 and 10 seconds. I would start from the left and work my way to the right, and then back again. Fishing from a drifting boat, you are always covering fresh water. Despite the growing wind, it did not take long to get into sport. After taking 2 fish in short order, it was time for a move. So while I've still got a little bit of cloud cover, I'm going to head down to Toff Shallows where the ripple won't be quite as bad as it is downwind here that we've got, and then hopefully I'll get a better chance to fish the dries properly. Even as I motored up the water, I could see the clouds starting to break up under the unrelenting glare of the sun. I had forgotten my cap, which was not ideal as the glare did impact my ability to pick out the dry flies. It was time to get the jacket off and the sunscreen on. Guys, if you're enjoying the videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a thumbs up. It's absolutely free and you can unsubscribe at any time. This helps the channel grow and encourages me to make more content. Thank you for your support. I persevered with the dries for a short time, but the writing was on the wall. It was time to pack up the dry fly rod and break out the big guns. I wanted to try and target some of Draycote's bigger resident fish, and a good area to find these fish is around the pontoon or any other area where there is structure. Structure offers small fry some shelter, and where there is small fish, inevitably there are bigger fish looking to make a meal of them. Well, the sun's out now and the wind's got up a little bit, and the sun and the wind combined do not make good bedfellows for loch style fishing. So what am I doing? I've got my compact DI9 on, I've got about 9 to 10 foot of tippet, and I'm currently fishing a 4 to 5 inch snake. And all I'm doing is I'm casting it out towards the structure as best I can. And then what I'm going to do is count my line down 20 seconds. I'll just straighten everything out, and while I'm counting, I'm still figure of eighting. Remember, I'm on the drift. I want to keep in touch with the line, because as the line's sinking, I may well get a take. Once I'm content that the line's to the depth I want, I can then mix up my retrieve a little bit. So firstly, I'm going to do some sharp, short pulls like so, and then break into a figure of 8 once more. And then again, some sharp pulls, just to mix it up. This can be really effective when the trout are in an aggressive taking mood. Now, as you can see, I've reached my hang marker. It's very important to pause between 5 and 10 seconds, because if anything's following the fly, now's the time it's going to take it. Despite several drifts by the pontoon, I did not even get a follow. A move to the opposite corner of the water was called for. The large tower can also offer the chance of some bigger fish. The challenge would be getting the line down quick enough in the wind. Well, I've come across to the opposite corner of the reservoir where the tower is now. As I was saying earlier, the bigger fish, the resident fish, they like a bit of structure, and I'm going to have a couple of drifts in here. Now, the wind is up a bit and it's not the most comfortable fishing, but if you want the rewards, sometimes you've just got to put up with the weather. On my very first drift, I was encouraged by a take just as I came alongside the tower. Repeated drifts failed to produce though, and after a while I decided to move back upwind to where fishing would be more comfortable. I didn't have long to wait before taking a fish on the top dropper. When fishing a midge tip using the washing line, the top dropper will be the deepest fly, and it was Peter Harrop's Red Devil that had done the damage. This is not the video it should have been, due to the audio not being recorded when presenting to camera. I hope this video has still managed to offer up some value with tips and ideas for you to try next time you are faced with a variety of weather. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.